you don't really see the best Counter-Strike out of that. So these are two teams, right? They're putting a lot of work in, and they put some practice in, and that's important. Some of the weaker teams don't do that, and it has delivered a better game of Counter-Strike overall.
Yeah, and I feel it's especially more jarring for me that we've seen Tyloo play, we've seen Tiger play as well. These are the two RMR champions. Tiger winning the first RMR event, the Road to Rio, the SL1, and then of course Tyloo winning PAL Summer 2020. And if you look at both the games, Tiger losing today to one of the domestic matchups against Checkmate, which I don't think anyone saw coming. We saw Tyloo win their opening matchup against After Gaming, which was a tiring, a painful effort to see from these two teams. And it's refreshing to see one of the top teams, sorry, I almost broke my mic there, but I'm very passionate about the subject. The fact that Beyond come off the gate swinging and looking so very good. And here we go, though. Heading into Dust 2, it is a map from Invictus. They have looked fantastic on this map historically. But have they been able to practice or put in much time with the newest edition of Bottle? That's the question on everyone's minds here, because it is Dust 2, Denko. Almost every team on the planet, and especially in Asia, are very, very well versed on this map.
Dust 2. Immediately, we'll see Destroyer positioned towards Catwalk. His smoke is at the ready. Invictus have been given so much space to play with, and this is a bit of a different approach to the pistol rounds of the CT side that we've seen on Dust 2 so far with the rest of the teams in this tournament. It's a much slower, more respective approach. It's much more passive overall, and there's plenty of start on the bomb sites. The flashbangs, not good, and now they run straight to the window, Blair. At least they have enough players. They just have enough bodies thrown at the B bomb side to get enough kills, but look at this. It's a big hold from the CT side. They found the important frags. They've delivered death, and now it's just Shoutside Gate left alone. That's a fluff to execute, a simple strategy that turns into a nightmare, and it works out for Beyond. They find the pistol win.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Small little things make me happy, Dinko. 1v3, SG is thrown into the B bomb site. What does he do? He doesn't face. He wastes time. Yes, he faces in the end, but that's when he knows his teammates right next to him. And it's a 1v3. He ensures that it doesn't get out of control. Great hold from Beyond. Great hold. There was already 3 players in the B bomb site, so almost like they had a read that Invictus might go for this play. It's a ballsy stack from them, but it works out. An SDK, the veteran, showing what he's made of. And Beyond, well, they're off to the start. They've won the first pistol round, mind you. Invictus actually won both the pistol rounds in Nuke, and yet lost terribly.
7 rounds. 7 rounds, Blair. And you also have to remember, one of the rounds picked up, well, 2 of the rounds, should I say?
2 were with
one
Deagles, and one was a 1v2 they shouldn't have won.
Exactly. So we bring up those points. 2 pistol rounds, 2 Deagle rounds, and 1v2 that they should have won. Not a good performance at all from Invictus on Nuke. So we'll see if they can turn it around here in Dust 2. So far, not so good, but they have got the Deagles out, and it's a solo play from Destroy that results in death. QQ with the first man advantage. They'll be Beyond pulling ahead.
I'm not personally a massive fan of just giving up short. I'm not saying it's not a viable play. Of course, it can work out. Your retakes could be good, but there's so many times. How many rounds have you seen where I'm talking about, like even in Tier 1 Counter-Strike, where you see the bomb getting planted by the T's towards short, and they have the pistols, and they just run away with the round. Just because the CTs, the retakes can get very tricky indeed. It's almost like shooting fish in a barrel at times. Or even if they lose a round, even if they do manage to retake the site, they lose so many weapons, and it's such an expensive round. So I'm not a big fan of this from Beyond, necessarily. Look at how far away the rotation is as well towards B. And bear in mind, Viva is all the way towards lower tunnels. You could make this retake quite painful indeed, as rotation is going to be coming in. They have one kit, they have a lot of utility, and obviously the weaponry as well. But this could get quite messy indeed.
Spray away. It's going to be many rolls. K to Z in themselves frags. Viva, Flying, Bottle, and Shoutside Gate both fall in quick succession. And that's the round done. It's so quickly, so clean. Not a single player falls. QQ close to dying, but everybody stays alive and Beyond. And that's the money looking fantastic now. Very healthy. Not so much for the T side. So it's going to be another Deagle round most likely coming up here. And that is going to allow Beyond to really get this economy growing. We'll be seeing lots of cash going into the first gun round.
Yeah, indeed. And considering this round, like you mentioned, it's going to be just another few pistols being purchased by Invictus. Again, dangerous to Invictus with Deagles. Name a more infamous combo. Yeah, yeah, they won the round. They didn't lose a single player, which is good, which is nice. But I would like to not see as similar rounds like that often because it can get murky. It can get weird. This time around, this is much better. They have a player towards that A ramp. They have Olivia with the M4. And a more traditional hold coming out from the CTs. We have QQ playing along with the FMS. They have left SDK. Very capable towards B bomb site. And once more, Invictus, they are seemingly heading towards a short area. 4 players gathered up. They have at least a flank coming in from long. It is flying. Unfortunately for them, Dinko, they just have the one flashman across and over, so that's not ideal.
Oh, May rolls, Olivia finding themselves kills, and now Olivia holding on for more. Good positioning, good repositioning as well, and they shut it all down. 3-0, another clean round for Beyond. Perfect, blood. This is the start we want to see. Look how much money they have.
Ugh, they've lost 2 players in 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And that was the pistol round, mind you. This is solid work from the Thai side. Will this be the day, Dinko? I don't want to jinx it, but is today the day that Beyond will break their curse? Will they finally take down a Chinese team? That, of course, remains to be seen. But they're doing everything right so far. Invictus with the buy. Full utility, rifles all around. Viva with the AWP, I'm sorry, and more aggressive play from Beyond, and why not, right? You have that MP9, you have the FAMASs. Might as well try and make life a little uncomfortable here for the T's.
Good kill from flying. It's going to be Olivia going down, STK. With one on the MP9, but the rest of the kills coming in for Invictus, and this is more like it. This is the kind of start you want to see from them into the gun rounds, showing that they will be able to compete, showing that they can win these gun rounds cleanly. You've kept 4 players alive so far, and the round's done immediately just after the initial kills.
Much better. Again, it could have got a little close, you know, flying, getting a couple with surviving 21 HP. And Meryl's, yeah, there's no need to really force the matter here. He's gonna survive with the FAMAS, and for the side of Invictus, there's no need to hunt either. They don't really have the freedom, the luxury of having money in the bank. So yeah, first round on board for Invictus, just a pretty simple take towards long, you know, duking it out, and Beyond kind of forcing the matter because they, you know, they had the MP9s, they had the FAMASs. They're like, okay, we don't have the superior weaponry to go for some of these one-on-one duels. So let's try and pressure them towards long and just make them feel uncomfortable. Let's try and go for these short-range duels. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out for them. It's okay though. Like you said, Denko, money is very solid. The AWP is going to be coming out, and I do believe it's going to be in the capable hands of Mr. Olivia. There we go.
Viva looking for that fight towards mid early on, but the smoke is up. Olivia playing around the edge of it, but they're going for this quick long attack coming here from Invictus. The flashes, they're so good, but they're blinding everybody. Flying was still blind when he finds the kill onto QQ. Whether or not he was fully blind is yet to be seen, but I'm assuming not. 4 versus 4. Olivia repositioned to the A-bomb side itself. If he goes around that corner, it's an unfavorable fight because Viva is currently ready. Oh, that is fast from Viva. The flick up to the A-bomb site, and goodbye, Olivia. KTC picks up the AWP off his cold dead corpse, and now it's a 4 versus 3 favoring Invictus, and they're going to send every player out long.
What an uncomfortable position for KTZ to be in. He's gonna find a shot though, but he is in a world of pain. He's burning alive, Dinko, but in the flame, he stands and delivers 2 kills, and he's almost made this very doable. They got a couple of nades and incendiaries due to CTs. They haven't tossed it yet onto the site, and here it comes, a double nades bottle. Barely alive, gets taken down. It's all in Viva. He's gonna find another kill. The 1v1, the flash is good. He's gonna have to fall on back, but he's still gonna be playing with his food, and Viva, the 1v2 clutch, brilliantly played, 3 clinical shots, and that's going to be the round getting stolen away by Invictus, despite the valiant efforts from KNTZ on the bomb site. And I gotta say, Dinko, I feel like it all went wrong. Okay, great shot from Viva, but you've lost long. Why would you re-peek without a flash? I know you're trying to get the timing right, but it was just not worth it.
Yeah, that's does result in just having to have a big hero play there from Viva, though. On its own, stepping up 4 kills. I mean, this is the kind of Viva you want to see, blah. This is the Viva we were talking about that can win maps for Invictus. A little bit inconsistent at times, but Dust 2 seems to be a map where Viva's got to perform today. Done a lot of setting Olivia up. And they're putting him in a lot of... They realize he's the star of the team. They're setting him up, and he goes back on the boost. I love it.
The good thing is for Beyond, almost, I believe, every one of these players are capable with the AWP. So it's not like, you know, this only can only hand it to 1 or 2 players. So even if he gets taken down, it can be wielded by any one of these CTs. As we do see pressure is going to be applied on his B bomb side real quickly. 5-7's the hand of SDK. He's got Kevlar as well. He's got a nade too. Although from that position, once he gets pressure, I don't know what he's going to do with the grenade. Mayrolls there hugging. It's not an ideal position. They're both going to get checked, and it's going to be Bottle leading the way. Finds nothing, and they get shut down. The sees it peers out the timing from Mayrolls. Perfection, and Destroyer's going to be left alone. It's a 1v5, Dinko, against just the pistols and a 1 AWP. And Beyond, they've just snatched it away from them. 3 rifles picked up, 3 AK-47s picked up. And a Destroyer just going to run for the hills, save this AWP. The round's over, the round's done.
Yeah, and that's Beyond just perfect. If they keep all 5 alive, it's unbelievable. And there it is, KTC's headshot secures it. 4-2, Beyond, another clean round. They pick up the AK-47s. That's going to allow the economy to grow even further for this Thai team. And over here for Invictus Gaming, they have got themselves a little bit of cash to play with, but it's not enough to get the solid buy. But I'm loving this from Beyond. They're looking so well versed on how to play each and every map they've selected today. You know, Nuke, they look solid. Here on Dust 2, they have multiple setups. They're not playing the same old on the CT side. And there's a lot of teams, a lot of good teams that actually are very still on the CT side of Dust 2. And I'm talking about teams that are, you know, tier 1.5, 2, nearly tier 1. You know, there's some teams that are just a little bit still on Dust 2. But right now, Beyond, making it exciting on the CT side.
Just, yeah, they're not really... Oh my... Ow, 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 ow. Good flashbang. KNTZ, there's no need to face. There's no need to face. As Destroyer at least finds SDK. The timing there was atrocious. Why is no one holding short? Why was no one holding the angle? That could have been terrible, Dinko. Destroyer could have found... If he found the timing right, he could have got both the kills. That could have been very ugly. They're making... Just running down mid, walking straight to Mayrolls waiting arms, but he's just going to be good for 1. AK-47 picked up. This is looking scary. Olivia finds, well, he does re-peek and finds a second kill. A nice, slow little fade away flick shot as well to find Viva. It got a little scary there for Beyond, but Invictus, the threat will be neutralized. I still am not a fan of this entire not bothering playing short. Like, I'm not a fan of this.
Yeah, it's such an important part of the map. It's what every team works towards in their default, right? And it's a little strange that they're just giving it up. I mean, they didn't in the previous round. They let it work. But we'll see how this plays out. There's now Invictus with the AWP, the rifles, and playing a quicker play. Again, short completely open. Well, the one round in the previous, they put Olivia up on the boost on short. They put a little bit of pressure there. They walk away with a kill. They find success.
Yep. And that was the only round where, like, they didn't have the guns, right? It was anti-eco. So if you're going to go... It's not even a high-risk setup. I mean, these are plays, these are setups, which is very, very common in high-tier Counter-Strike. Giving up short, relying on your AWPer, your retakes have to be absolutely perfect. And it has looked good so far. Don't get me wrong. Well, the timing is terrible. Olivia... He's going to get pressured pretty badly over here. The flashes are good. He's going to peer around the corner, finds one. It's Bottle nearby, and Olivia with a nice little flick of the wrist. KNTZ comes in, and Olivia! He's taking no prisoners today, Dinko. He's just shutting everything down. Destroyer's going to be left alone. 5 HP. Nothing he can do. Mayrolls to seal the deal. And it's round number 6 for Beyond.
What a start from Olivia in this tournament. He was one of the highest rated players in PAL Summer for a long portion of that event. He was winning in clutches. as well, and it was definitely rivaling for the top op kills, but he is definitely a player to keep an eye on throughout all of PAL. He'll be one of the top players for sure, so always keep an eye on Olivia. It's going to be destroyed in towards the tunnel. Smoke is going to go down on top of that Molotov from STK, and he's going to reposition.
Realizing that this A takes aren't working out for them. They have a number of flashes. Dinko flash is going to be deployed. A player comes on out, but that Molotov is just going to keep them at bay, and SDK is going to repeat at 13 HP. This is very, very risky, and he gets punished, but QQ is there holding it down. 2 kills, almost makes it 3, destroyed 2 HP. They have not managed to pick up a gun yet. Tech-9's come out, but there's nothing they can get out of it. Beyond with the pretty clean mop up. Yeah, to lose a couple of players, Dinko, but they're starting to build up bank, and they're going to be feeling pretty comfortable. I'm starting to feel a little worried for Invictus. This is their map pick. This is their home map. The map where they have the highest win rate on. Their home map, and they're getting not much done yet. Still early days, but it is looking a little grim, Dinko.
It is, and I really dislike when we ever, and I'm not saying it to you, but I would say it in general, I just dislike when there's a team that thinks Dust 2 is their home map.
I agree.
It's the most fickle map ever. You know, you can't ever be comfortable as a Counter-Strike team and make Dust 2 the map you've decided to make your home map. The only team that could even come close to being able to do that was the old G2 roster.
Or maybe Big.
I suppose, yeah, Big, Sprout as well. I think the German teams are generally always quite good at this map, but even then,
the time
looked a little bit rough, and while Destroyer coming through, it'll be 1 kill at least. He does go down to KNTZ. There's a 3 versus 2, and Invictus have the B bomb site. There's going to be a pretty quick retake attempt here if they are to pull this off. Good flashbang. Olivia's going to try and get this Molotov to the back of the bomb site, and he's actually going to set back for a little bit more utility usage. It seems he's waiting on his teammate to get into a better position. Another Molotov picked up. That's brilliant. Now Flying's going to be burnt out of position into the open. He can't get the kill though. I feel like he needed that kill. If he had got that frag, that blood, there's a chance to win the retake. But as soon as Olivia goes down and loses that aim jewel, it's over.
If he
nice try though.
If he won that duel, like the player on the bomb side, or like on the bomb with the AWP, he was bleeding out. He was red on health, and this was rough timing for QQ there. I like to switch it for Invictus. They speed things up, and for the very first time, they just go for kind of a contact play towards mid, and it works out for them. Again, though, very, very close, and the retake almost working out. I don't even know how Flying stayed alive there. That is a huge from him. 7-3. Invictus, though, STK with the long spray. 1-2 actions. Gonna be KNT who helps him out, and his teammate Bottle can't get out because it's just flames all around. This long take has got shut down, and Meryl's just like, well, not the second time around, buddy. I'm ready and waiting. But the repeak, that is not something you go for. And Flying getting the kill, what are they going to do with this? They're going to be heading back towards B, but instead of heading from mid, they're going to be wrapping around from tunnels. That's interesting. And I think QQ is aware of this.
Well, QQ taking away Bottle, but Flying's there in reply, but he's now got a 1 versus 4 in total. He sees an M4, which is probably the better weapon to pick up in this scenario. He certainly realized that. Pulls out the M4, the rifle in play. Throws the smoke down to the door to try and funnel the players through one angle. He's also got a Molotov to play with, but plenty of utility still available, and they start charging in one by one, and Flying gets 2. That's all he'll get, though. STK able to reply. At least there was a 3rd player, because that did come a little close. It threw in the board, though, beyond pull off the retake. A valiant attempt from Flying, but it won't go his way.
Yeah, they made them bleed, though. That got pretty expensive for Beyond, considering it was a 3v5 coming out of 1v1. Great attempt. Flying, always a reliable player. Again, Meryl, that's what you don't do. You don't repeat. You get to do that in your pugs. You get to do that in your matchmaking games. You don't do that in a game like this. Not against this team. But 8-3, Dinko. Lead still very much with the thigh side, and weaponry not that great, though. Because of losing those players, they have to make do with a couple of UMPs. Oh, he hears a reload. He hears a reload. He's going to push on in, though. No, he's going to stick around the smoke. No Sage. Very wary. Waiting patiently. But he's alone. He's all alone.
Yeah. There's going to be a slight issue. He needs to be careful. Not going to be moving forward, though. Not yet. He has regrouped with his teammates, so becomes a little less troublesome. And he's going to group up with the rest of the squad now. Going in for this A short execute, very standard play, but there's no one on the A bomb site or beyond. Absolutely no one. It's a very long, heavy setup. I mean, they do have the counter map control, but no one on the A site is a bit of a problem. That will confirm the bomb plant and keep all 5 players alive. There's no one even close to inflict damage upon Invictus, so they're going to be able to keep every single player afloat. And it's not like there's many resources for Beyond to play with coming back into this. 2 UMPs into the retake. Just a little bit of utility. This is looking like an Invictus round, especially with that kill coming in from Destroyer. I think it's as good as done unless you see a quick kill come in here from Beyond.
Oh, STK, the jig is up. They spotted him out, and if he needs to cross on over, it's a player ready and waiting. Flashbang is not good enough. Shark Saga avoids it comfortably, and it's a slaughter. And it took a while, Dinko, for this lack of short presence to get punished, but it does get punished in the end. Olivia, not going to get anything done. And 8-4, suddenly with this round being won by Invictus, and the money for Beyond, there's a very real possibility this could end in 8-7 half or even 9-6. Still going to favor Beyond, though, but it'll be much better than what the scoreline looked like it was going to be at the end of this half. And I wouldn't be surprised if they start abusing that again. You know, abuse that short place. Go for the bomb plant. Play the post plants right.
On the spray, the flashes, they're all coming out on towards long. This Destroyer, the front man, diving into the pit. I think it's been for the most part, you can understand why Beyond put heavy pressure towards long in the previous round, because the Victors have been very heavy on their hits in towards A, so they wanted to kind of meet that head on. This time they changed it up, realizing they don't exactly have the weapons, so they instead turn their attentions back towards short. And this is a round where Invictus don't put anybody over there, so it's kind of the perfect call right now for the Chinese side.
And as the wraparound is taking place, but Destroyer is going to get a free kill if Olivia continues to push any further ahead. But with the lack of information towards top and mid, the timing is everything. But Destroyer is going to be patient. He's going to be very patient. Shadow spotted out. Destroyer with a clothesline. Flashback. The timing on that, Dinko. The timing on that. And SDK. 1-2 quick kills. But flying just brings it back. Replies back. Merrill still hugging the corner, hugging the edge. I don't think he's been spotted out, but the bullets are a dead giveaway. And it looked a little worrying there. And QQ, I thought it landed shot, but he misses it. This should be the round done. There's no escape from him. He's going to still get a kill. Going for the wall bang, but Destroyer is going to finish him off. Got pretty hairy there for Invictus. But the Chinese side will come out on top swinging. Beyond, they went for the force spy. It doesn't pan out. That means they have to go for an eco. And that's going to give an opportunity for Invictus to get to round number 6 in a pretty easy fashion.
Yeah, we shouldn't be seeing too crazy coming out here. Invictus, I mean, if they pick up these last 2 rounds, 8-7, it's pretty good halving when you consider some of the other starts that they had and the rounds that they had at the start of this game. But Viva having a great time, just taking shot after shot. Destroyer as well. Finally, 1 kill picked up for Beyond. I mean, that's okay. Taking down Destroyer, but 8-6, last round of the first half coming right up. Like I said, if Invictus pick up the 7th round, that's a good half, all things considered.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Considering the fact that it was looking pretty tough. It was 8-3 at one point, and Invictus was just managed to string 3 together back-to-back, helped out by winning that very, very crucial round. We're Beyond, finally, the fact that they kept it short open so many times, coming and biting them. Shaosage, narrow little window of opportunity, trying to thread needle, doesn't find the kill on the player crossing on over, but they're going to be going for the short play again. Why not? It's worked out for them wonderfully. It was a round which broke the bank for Beyond, and they're going back the same thing again. And this time around, Dinko, yes, they have 3 players there, but there's no AWP for Olivia, so it's going to be pretty hard for them to hold off this A take.
May rolls. Smoke. Gonna go down into a short if he gets the information. Smoke's not exactly the best piece of utility to delay, but it will certainly present a bit of a problem to Invictus. I might just get them to slow down a little bit. Luckily, he throws it before they start running them. Oh, the gap. He spots Destroyer. And the kill comes through. I love that from May rolls. I mean, it is risky, obviously, but it works out for him. He spots Destroyer and gets the opening kill. And what I love is that he backed away. He used that hard work and puts it to even better work. He's got himself in towards Goose, but the rest of the squad falling. Shouts out, gets rid of Olivia. KTZ falling victim, and now Mayrolls has more to do, and he cannot get it done. That's going to be a 7th round for Invictus, almost confirmed. It's STK and QQ trying to get back in, but look who's waiting for them. Flying. He is a beast. He should be taking at least one, but the flashbang is good, and he was low HP, so 1 or 2 bullets was enough to take him down. And, well, I still don't see a chance for Beyond getting back in here, but at least a little bit of fight being presented. Flash is up. Gonna be charging down. QQ will fall alongside STK. And it is another round on the board for Invictus. 8-7. Not a bad half by any means.
Not at all. Winning 4 in a row there. And I just want to point out as well for the side of Invictus, that round, it was a 5v4. They were all stuck in the short. The awareness, now we didn't see the kill, but if you had a chance to look at the minimap, Xiao Sage, he peered down short. He's like, wait, there could be a flank coming in. Just the experience, his spider sense tingling. And he caught out, I think it was it Olivia or Meryl's? I forget who. No, it wasn't Meryl's. I think it was Olivia, who was trying to go for the flank from long, wrapping around from long towards Cat. And he gets the kill. The moment he gets the kill, that's the flank, the immediate flank taken care of. Then they can just concentrate on the A bomb side. They get both the kills. And of course, the other 2 players were too far away from the bomb side to kind of rotate in time. So good recovery from Invictus overall, not just in the round, but in this half, because it was looking like it was spiraling out of control and Beyond were going to run away with it. But here we go. Beyond still with the lead, Dinko. Can't count it out. Although things have slowed down a little bit. Olivia was 12 kills to 2 deaths earlier in the first half, but now he's just on 14. Couple of smokes, couple of flashes on Meryl's and STK. Clocks all around. For the CTs, they have Viva and Destroyer taking one for the team. Nade, Flash, and Smoke for Destroyer, the kit, and the Flash for Viva. And USPs and everyone else. I'm curious to see what the T's have in store for us over here. The Gathering up top mid. They have the Smoke on top of Xbox. They gotta make a little bit of haste. Cross on over. Olivia with a P250. He is a mini raid boss, and he will be looking to make contact. Bottle spots out a player, makes his escape, although his knees are going to be hurting. The flashbang is perfect from the CTs, and it catches out. Actually, no, it's a team flash. That is terrible timing, and Viva and Xiao Sage, they shut it down, Dinko. And just like that, everyone's dead. Not a single casualty for Invictus. That was a good idea, but the execution was abysmal from Beyond.
That's all that matters, really, is the execution, and yeah, it was just a little bit fluffed, and that's one of the things Beyond haven't really been doing, is kind of crumbling and ruining their executions. I think that's something that Beyond have been pretty good at so far in this series. Maybe they're starting to get a little bit tired, blood. Maybe they're starting to lose focus because things have started to go wrong for them. So, and that's what makes a good team, is being able to recover when things are going bad.
Is Viva looking to just flick towards short and towards mid?
No, that's intelligent. Let's see.
Is he? You're not simple, Viva. I mean, he's fast, but Jesus. Okay, this is more reasonable. Imagine if you hit a shot, Dinko. Like, just scope in the middle and just go through a flick shot, an insta headshot with the scout.
I think I would just scream.
We've screamed quite a bit in the past couple of days.
Yeah, there's been a lot of moments, and most of them, you know, screaming off broadcast into my pillow, and
Doesn't, like, your girlfriend ask you, like, what's wrong?
it's unexplainable. Counter-Strike, that's Asian Counter-Strike, yeah.
Honey, I thought you loved the game. I do,
Asian
but...
Counter-Strike.
Okay.
Gets aggressive. You will catch out KTZ. Another push coming up through short. The flash is up and shouts out Gay with a big double and a 3rd kill as well. Olivia does good work now. Well, let's see if we can get another. No.
Ooh.
Well, that was close to getting another kill. I mean, Bottle's barely alive. 9 rounds on the board, though, and Invictus into the lead.
Look at that. I mean, we did expect Invictus to win this map. It's just that looking at the start Beyond had, it was like, okay, are they going to be able to get back into this? But yeah, this is looking pretty promising for the Chinese side. They've now won 6 rounds in a row. 8-3. That's definitely been quite a comeback. And Destroyer. Okay, okay, bonus round. Are they going to check, Dinko? Please check. Oh my god, no one checks. No one checks and he picks up 2!
Why? Well, that's lovely from Destroyer, but absolutely terrible from Beyond. They need a big tactical pause after this one, Blur. They need to get up, take a couple of breaths, go on a little bit of a walk, maybe come back to the PC. Just walk around the room a little bit, because right now they are getting toyed with, and Invictus are getting confident.
Flying with the flying kill as well with the MP9 Dinko. I mean, I guess they weren't expecting him to be there. He did move in really fast, but oh, that is just messy, Dinko. That was the bonus round, and they had 3 MP9s. They now have 3 AK-47s. It's just the worst rifle round we've seen from Beyond in a while. Look at this one. Jesus. Jeez Louise. Not only did they get the kills with the MP9s, which is like bonus money, but they also pick up the AKs just to rub salt into the wounds. And now Invictus, 10-8. They have the lead, they have the guns, and they have everything going for them, even the momentum.
Wow. Tech 9's in play for Beyond. A Deagle as well, and it's a quick play into the B-bomb site, but you can tell that Invictus are not going to be making the same mistakes they did on Nuke. And as soon as I say that, Blade, it happens. I mean, they lose 2 players, but it's effective trading. At least they don't go a man down, but the bomb has been planted, and that might as well be the same thing, right? Losing that B-bomb site, it's very difficult to get back in. We'll see if this retake can work out, though. They still have utility, plenty of it on the CT side. 2 AKs in the hands of Beyond, though, they've managed to pick up, and an Eagle for STK. Here comes the retake attempt. Flash is in. Follow-up flash is there. Olivia below the window. They've jumped over the top of him, and finally they turn and find the kills. And there it is from Beyond.
How?
The pistols. They rush the B-bomb site. It's not terrible from Invictus. They get the effective trading. You maybe would have hoped for them to grab the man advantage, but the retake in that B-bomb site, man, is so difficult.
It is, and I feel like this is a common problem for almost every team in Asia right now. We saw Tiger on that B bomb side defense. We saw Checkmate on the B bomb side defense, and even here, like, it's just not. It's rough, man. If you lose at bomb side, even if it's 3v3, it's going to be super hard to retake. That was a round that should have been in the bag for Invictus, and that's going to be a massive blow, especially after all the good work they've done. Now, again, the B hit coming in, Dinko, and a 1-player isolated, flying, standing on top of the box, looking to deliver something. He's going to deliver 1, 2, almost gets 3, but KNDZ finally shuts him down, and Destroyer just scoped in, just completely, just focused on the tunnel, not expecting the fact that a player might be creeping up from below. Bottle trying to get the timing right. I think they're aware of his position. And Olivia, this should be it. This should be it. He's so lucky to be alive. And Viva left in a 1v3. He's going to find one. Bomb down. Can he do it again, Dinko? It was a 1v3 in the previous round. He almost pulled it off. This might be a little bit harder. Up in hand. Going on in. Going for the snow scope. And he lands it. And now it's a 1v1 Viva. 13 HP versus KNTZ. 1 bullet is all he needs from the USP. Pushing in through the smoke. Checking all the angles. But KNTZ, he will deny the dream. And Viva, he comes so close, Dinko, again and again and again, and yet he just doesn't seem to be able to close it out. Oh, my word.
Well, that is quite something. So close to being able to pick it up. Viva nearly made me scream. And a word that maybe rhymes. And well, it's going to be 10-10. Round 21 right on the board. And at this point, Invictus, it feels like their opportunities to get momentum going on this CT side have started to dwindle away from them. It's looking like Beyond. We're looking to grab 11 on this board. And there shouldn't really be too much of a problem going into this round for Beyond. It's all about taking it slow.
Yeah, we spoke about the short being a problem, A short being a problem for Beyond on the CD side. It looks like this B bomb side is a problem for T's, but I like this. You know, they know it's going to be a light buy. It's going to be mainly primarily pistols for the CT. So why do you want to just rush into the tunnels and have to deal with close quarter battles? Might as well try towards the long end. Like you said, you know, take it slow. Use utility. The CDs have nothing apart from the deagles. It's, however, Invictus deagles, I think, so that's always always scary. Well, smoke's going to be used. Xiao Sage is going to have to walk on out dry. Trying to find something. He's holding the close angle. Meryl's the jump. The deagle, well, gets nothing done. A MAC-10, it's just a drive-by. The perfect weaponry to deal with unarmored pistols. It's going to be Beyond snatching back the lead here. Unless, yeah, nothing's going to happen. 11-10 for Beyond. We're back in the lead. Albeit just by 1.
Well, Flying is the last remaining player. He will dive off short, and he is dead now too. A clean round from Beyond. They keep all 5 players alive. They get money on the MAC-10 as well, and now 11-10. The money is in a peculiar position for Invictus. You can see the temptation to purchase into this round, but I wouldn't be favoring it too much here, Blah. I feel like this is just too weak of a buy, and they've invested everything into it, right? And the likelihood of losing this is pretty high in comparison when you look at Beyond's buy. So the fact that Invictus have risked everything, they've invested everything, Blood, they lose this, the money's gone, and Beyond start to grab control.
Yeah, I agree. This is a weird one. I really felt I'd probably go with the pistols, but this is a change up. Viva.
Oh
no! He's too fast on the trigger. I never thought I'd say that. But these are 2 CDs nearby, Denko. Are they going to be ready for this Meryl's finds? One is another one. They're falling apart here. But it's got to be Xiao Sage, Mr. Dependable, the captain, who comes to the rescue. 2 big kills. And Destroyer's going to use that opportunity to walk up towards tunnels, try and just get back some control of this map, of this round. And they will clear out tunnels, realizing there's nothing happening over there. And that should allow Flying to head towards his A bomb site. Slowly coming up towards CD spawn, Xiao Sage. He's done such good work towards Cat Dinko. And he's going to do more. Flying's making quite a bit of noise. I don't think they're aware of how close they are. The contact's going to be made. It's all about timing here. Are they going to walk on across? No, they're not. They spot a Flying. Flashpoint's going to coming out high. And it's going to be Xiao Sage. Perfectly timed peaks. Flying's going to go for the full spray. And Xiao Sage. What a hero play from the captain.
That is the hero play. That is really the hero play. He saves the day for Invictus. They lose that round, like I said. They're on to lose quite a few, and Beyond probably just grabbed control of the late stages of this game. But Mayrolls, I thought as soon as he got that kill, it was all going to crumble. But Xiao Sage, what a god. We talked about his consistency. He didn't show it on Nuke, but in this round, he decides enough is enough. It's time to show up, and he does it well. And now it's Beyond on the ropes.
Yeah, back and forth affair. A far cry from what we witnessed on Nuke. But Beyond, I mean, they've come prepared, Dinko. They seem to be more than capable of going toe-to-toe with Invictus, and that's not even their map pick. A map where traditionally they've struggled. I'm just going to very quickly take a look at the stats here. And I do believe that Dust 2... They played only 2 maps at Dust 2 in the past 3 months. 2 maps. And they lost both. They lost 16-8 and 16-7 to Bren and Invictus. And this has just been a revelation from them. Xiao Sage, again, man of the hour right now, getting the opening pick. And this is a good switch up from Invictus. A little bit of aggression towards mid. They have Viva perched towards short position with the AWP trained on the choke point. And Beyond, they seem a little trepidant. The success Beyond have found so far on the T side have just been this faster hits, Dinko, and especially towards his B bomb side. And they're going to be heading there again. And once more, it's going to come down to Flying. He is the only defense here. He does have Destroyer nearby to contact play, but Flying, his intuitions are good. He's going to get the kill, but Olivia replies back. The question is, are they going to just gather up and strike this B-bomb? So the answer is yes, and Destroyer, it's all on him, Dinko.
Well, Destroyer, he gets one, but that's all he will find. Shoutside Gay instead shows up, and a man advantage back in play here for Invictus. Olivia taps the bomb, and what a smart play this is. Goes aggressive, but he has the ult, and he can't get it done. That's a no-scope from Viva.
What?
That is so dumb. 12-11, Beyond now behind. And the team that had a moment where they looked like they had seen the light at the end of the tunnel, they thought they might be able to take this series 2-0. But Shoutside Gay, he has just woken. And this is just unbelievable. He has stepped up in these last 2 rounds and found such important kills, especially in the previous, but in this round finding an important kill as well. Just really solid stuff, and yeah, that's disgusting. Now it's just D-goals for Beyond.
Yeah, I felt it was a player in CD Spawn who got the kill, because I was like, there's no way Viva's going to be ready for that, but, well, there you have it, Viva. Destroyer opening it up. The dual up setup coming out, Dinko. But again, I urge all of you to take a look at the money, the economy for the CT side. It's not good. They need to win this without losing any players, and even then, Dinko, even then, if they lose the following round, they're going to be broke. And that's going to allow Beyond to kind of, again, tie things up again. They're still not safe yet, even though they have the 1-round lead. And what should be a 2-round lead, as long as they don't mess this one up. Watlin's going to find Merrills, and hold on. STK finds Viva. That's the op taken out, but Xiao Sage is there, and as long as this man's around, well, he's not around anymore, Dinko, so I'm not going to finish that sentence. It's a 2v3. They're going to get the bomb down. This can get scary.
Oh, moving forward, good bit of damage being done. Flying, getting rid of Olivia. Kane, does he last alive? Cleaned up as well. Yeah, I've been relatively unimpressed by Bottle in this series.
You saw that, right? It's a 2v3. He gets to kill. He knows there's one player alive, and he's just looking somewhere else. I know in the heat of the moment, you kind of get, like, a little lost, but...
I think he might just not be match fit right now. You know, he's been out for a little while. Probably take a little bit of time to get back into the way of officials, maybe, but just seems a little bit rough right now. But 13-11, nonetheless, his team is still ahead here on map number 2. And there might be more Counter-Strike to be played for him if he can get it over the line here for Invictus. They're 3 away from taking us to map number 3, and what a long day it has been, Blood, but we're not done yet. Beyond with the AK-47s, utility out. No AWP, but... Ooh, that's a good nade. It's going to go in. Chunky does a lot of damage on a 3, and Bottle. Oh my god, Blood. I just said how he was a little bit unimpressive, but that is huge. He has just won the round number 14, added to the tally. Oh my god, Invictus. They look like they've done it here.
What was that from Beyond, though?
Terrible. I mean, they were trying to go out long. I mean, you can't really expect a player just to start walking into the smoke at long and killing 3 of you, but nonetheless...
Yeah, but still, like, even if the player was playing towards the long corner, was playing from pit, it's still going to be rough. Look at this. I get it. You were waiting for the flash was for, you know, all the way towards the long corner, but it's just not worth the risk, you know? Especially with the scorelines 13-11, you kind of have the money in a bad place, and you kind of go for that play. Yeah. I wanted them to head towards B again, Dinko. I wanted to head towards B like 4 rounds in a row. And I feel like they're going to win the majority of them.
to 11. Beyond again. I like that they're not making rash decisions in terms of their buy. They're going to be playing for overtime. Last couple of gun rounds have been absolute non-starters. They had an opportunity to take Dust 2. They had an opportunity here to grab control of it at 11-10, but they let it slide, and now it's going to be Invictus trying to shut it down. Viva off towards long gets the first kill, the second as well. Mayroll's going down, and now the Tech 9 trying to move forward, trying to cut through and get this bomb down. Smoke might just secure the bomb plant, and I mean, that's the goal here for Beyond, right? They want to get the money into the next round, and Invictus are going to let it happen.
Oh, okay. A little bit of a whiff shot from Viva. It's going to go for the wall, bang, and QQ with a great escape. 9, Stinko. Oh, not good enough. Flying. Shao Saga shutting it down. Just the one casualty. Clean and easy from Invictus. And 8-3, the scoreline a while ago for Beyond. And Invictus are on map point. They have just struck back, Dinko. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's Shalsa Gay just kind of give them the injection that they needed, really. Into what's short, it looked like Beyond had obviously grabbed control of things, and Shalsa Gay decides no. They're going to go to the third map. All 9 maps, and all 9 possible maps being played today, but double op setup coming in from Destroyer and Viva. If Beyond are to pull this back, they'd have to win in overtime, and they have to get 4 flawless rounds in a row now. Not looking too likely.
Yeah, it's not looking likely at all. They're going to do manage to steal away a couple of rounds. Invictus, they seem to have, like you said, the catalyst being Shao Sage, activating these guys. Looking to shut this one out. Still not out of it yet, though. Still have a lot of work to do. STK. Thank you, 47 in hand, slowly creeping up, flashbang. Good for him to peek on out, but there's no one to blind him. The timing is everything. Shao Sage, he's just tuned in, Dingo. He's just tuned in. Waits for the flash, doesn't blind him at all. Peeks out perfectly timed, catching STK with a nade in his hand, and he's looking for more. Finds Merald as well. Third player comes out, Olivia with the kill. Trade actually doesn't take place. Olivia escaping, a little lucky there. Flying should have got a trade immediately, but still, man advantage with the Chinese side.
Viva scoped in towards the short position, missed shot. From off the angle, man advantage still though in play for Invictus. 50 seconds on this clock to try and close it, try and send us to map number 3 immediately. And the bomb now getting ready to head in towards this A side. Viva has been much better here on Dust 2, as have Invictus as a whole, but Viva, his individual level has certainly raised, and he is currently positioned. Oh, he's got another missed shot, but he's been missing a few of the shots in the recent rounds, Blaze. Kind of slowing down a little bit from his performance earlier in the game, and now Olivia is on the site, gets the bomb planted, and suddenly a round's flipped on its head. Beyond, they have a chance to win this, and Olivia stepping up when it matters. It's 2 kills for him, and Destroyer now completely far removed. Probably just going to carry this over into, or at least try and do some damage, actually. When you take a look at their economy, it makes far more sense for him to try and just stop the save call from Beyond.
Yep, Molotov a second too late. Destroy. Oh, he gets the ding, but doesn't get the kill. QQ finishes him off. 15-12. Beyond. Well, a late resurgence. A tiny little glimmer of a hope for them to take it to overtime. But like you said, Denko, money is glorious for the side of Invictus. The economy is booming, like the rest of the world right now. A bit of attack time getting called as well. I do believe that's Beyond. So you want to just talk things through. Actually, no, Invictus calling for attack time. I like that. I like how they're not getting carried away. They're like, look, 15-12, guys. Just leave. One more round. Close it out. Shut it out. Take it to map number 3. QQ has been uncharacteristically a little quiet so far on this map. Everyone else has been like delivering, and on both the sides. QQ though.
Yeah, QQ. I want to see more from him. We know what he's capable of. We know what he can do when he plays well. Oh, shot goes out from Olivia. Not going to end up doing much. Flash at the ready up the long position. They'll be charging this way, blinding a couple of players, but look at the hold here from Invictus. There's so many players available in towards long. Viva assists with the op, this time not missing a shot, this time delivering impact. And he's going to pull himself away with the man advantage intact for Invictus. It's still 2 ops standing, a missed smoke up towards short. Aim in smoke right now. That's a little bit unfortunate. Cuckoo's just having an absolute nightmare of a game. Flying, taking his head off. Olivia, now the last remaining player. He is the start, but he has to shine so bright to win this, and that's the first of 3 needed. Smoke goes down. It's a double up setup he's up against. He's gone up himself. He tries to fake that he's gone towards B, but it's going to be the play to the smoke. He might just catch Destroyer, but it has to be the no-scope. It has to be the immediate kill, and it won't happen. Destroyer was ready for it. He read the play, and 16 to 12, Invictus will be sending us to map number 3.